Hey everybody, welcome back to Cookie Gaming. Today we will be continuing our Skyrim Let's Play. Last time we joined up with the Dawn Guard to be a vampire hunter. Then we came to this crypt and found this woman, Serana, entombed within it with an Elder Scroll on her back. How curious. I think we've got a lot of things to find out, frankly. As you might have noticed, I'm trying a bit of a different setup today. We're gonna see if this works out any better. Hoping it'll make, the friction of recording a little bit less. Hello, gargoyles. Oh, y'all don't stand a chance. I hate to break it to you. Y'all don't stand a chance. And so the, my camera quality, mic quality should sound a bit better. The gameplay quality should be as lackluster as usual, because I'm still just recording, on the PlayStation 4. Once we play something on the PC for the first time, record that. That'll be higher quality. I apologize for missing some uploads. I've been quite busy lately. Starting grad school. I'm gonna try and be more consistent in the future. Like I said, I'm hoping this new setup will reduce the friction of recording and make it a little easier to record more often. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stop missing uploads. I apologize. And maybe we'll be starting some new Let's Plays in the future. But, y'all know how it is. I've got classwork and research and work. So I gotta sort of prioritize that stuff, you know what I mean? You say anything, Serana? But with that in consideration, I'm gonna try and do more of the gaming uploads. Though, especially further into the semester, it might be tough. Because this whole grad school thing is gonna be a lot of work, I'll tell you that much. I'm doing a master's, by the way. So I'm not a full PhD or anything. But, still a fair amount of commitment.
Who's there?
Anyway, with that, my usual explanation of why I haven't been consistent. And, I might stop giving the explanation. Like I said, I'm going to try and be more consistent, but at some points it might not happen, right? I might just be too busy. So y'all can just keep that in mind for the future. But anyway, with that past us, with my, weekly apology done, back to Skyrim, eh? I do enjoy playing this game. It's fun. It's a little nostalgic. So as I said, we are finally on the Dawn Guard questline, right? Last time we joined the Dawn Guard as vampire hunters, and we're going to stay vampire hunters. I had to break it to you. I know we've got, I'm assuming we've got some vampire fans in the audience. As I said last time, I myself am a bit of a vampire fan, but man, I don't love how they do them in Skyrim. Plus, I'm already a werewolf, so I don't want to betray my damn faction, you know what I mean? Whoa. Draugr Death Overlord. Spooky. What shout do we have equipped? None. We have no shouts equipped. What do we do? Let's do a bit of Fire Breath. Classic. Take that, bucko. Let me absorb this new word quick. Don't blur my vision for too long. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh god. I was gonna try and tank that and keep going, and then I got hit again, and I'm almost dead. So we're gonna need to chug a bunch of minor healing potions. Then give me some healing now. Oh my goodness. Whoa. God damn, this guy's fucking tough. You gotta relax, buddy. You are actually gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Whoa, he's chasing. He's chasing. He's chasing. Classic Skyrim combat, just strafing. Alright, here we go. Yeah, y'all can tell me how this new setup is. Well, I mean, I know how it is. Like I said, the camera mic quality improved. Everything else stays the same. Like I said, when we actually record a Let's Play on PC, and I think the first chance we'll do that will be with Disco Elysium, which I'm honestly... Well, I'm hoping to start sooner rather than later, but, the whole time management thing, it may not be possible. But that setup's going to be even further improved, and it might look a little different than this even. I imagine our sort of gaming setup for the PC might look somewhat similar to my reaction setup on History Student Reacts, if any of you watch that channel, and I know a lot of you do. Like I said, I think that, you know, doing it like this, I'm recording in my bedroom, makes it a little easier to record more frequently instead of having to lug a tripod out to the living room and record myself in our common area on the couch and that sort of stuff, just doing it in here.
Even in this weather, it's better than the cave.
Oh yeah? Great. Alright, let's get you home. Let's get you home. Fort Kragstad is the closest we've been. Let's see what Serana has in store for us. You know, I say that, I always pose these things as mysteries in the videos, even though I know perfectly well what's going to happen. And I'm pretty sure most of you do as well. Is that, what should I, that's a Stormcloak. I was going to say, I don't remember if this was oh yeah, this was definitely one of the Imperial forts that we attacked during the Civil War. And we dunked on them, I'm going to be honest. I mean, we absolutely dunked on them. We destroyed them. Easy, easy. Oh my. You know, it's always nice to see the results of your actions. Like when you see Stormcloak guards in cities or forts where the Stormcloaks have taken over. I wish it was more common, right? I mean, we all wish... Wow, look at that shadow. That's curious. That definitely looks like a person to me, but that might just be sort of incidental. I mean, we all wish that the Civil War was more grand in scale, and I do wish that, but it would also be cool if the aftermath was sort of more plain, because, you know, there would be some damage, lasting damage, more than is shown to a lot of these cities and infrastructure, and there would definitely be more consequences to the Stormcloaks being the victors in this Civil War, you know? There'd be more visible consequences. Of course, there's like broader political and story implications. I don't necessarily expect them to tackle that because the story has to end at some point, but those are interesting questions to ask. What would happen to Skyrim after the Stormcloak takeover? What would the Empire do? Would they commit more resources to keep fighting? I don't know necessarily what sort of geopolitical position that would leave Skyrim or the Empire in. I'm not sure to what extent or how many resources the Empire would be willing to commit to retain Skyrim, regain Skyrim. I don't really know. And of course, you know, once again, there's the whole geopolitical situation. And there's an argument to be made, like most civil wars, that, oh wow, what do we have down here? Who are you three? Are you... Oh wow, it's the companions. I'll help out. What the hell are you guys doing here? Oh, okay, Torvar ran away. I mean, I don't see much need to fight the Horkers, but I'll go along with it. This is animal abuse. Hey, everybody.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Oh, well, that's nice. You know, out of nowhere, but nice. Torvar, you coward. Come on, back up your homies. But after a civil war, you know, both sides are weakened, or the country it's happened within is weakened. And from you think about a geopolitical situation, well, that can weaken a country geopolitically. So, you imagine that would be some of the consequences of this conflict. Here are some of our other geopolitical actors. Goddamn Thalmor. And that's why I know some people, and some of you especially, side with the Imperials in the Civil War, because you think it puts Skyrim and the Empire in a stronger position going forward. Curious perspective.
Out there to the north. We used to keep a boat around here to get there and back.
Yep, we're looking at it, Serana. We are looking at the boat. Alright, let's go. Level 28. And doing the DLC. Not bad at all. Wow. Quite an inviting home. Oh, goodness, my yawning. I don't know if I've ever checked this little tower here. Is there anything going on? Nope. And I mean, I'm usually tired when filming these videos because I film them at night, but only gonna be more tired going forwards. All right, let's bring you home, Serana, and then. Well, I don't even know what our character would be thinking. We're supposed to be a Dawnguard vampire hunter, and we've met this vampire. We're like, all right, we'll just bring her home. Just a nice thing to do, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't think my character is that much of a committed vampire hunter. More just your general adventurer. So maybe he doesn't really care either way. Yo.
Hey, so
Oh.
before we go in there,
This is awkward. Alright. I don't want to end the dialogue in case I can't get it back. So we're just gonna... Lydia, you're gonna have to stand in for Serana, unfortunately. Alright, what is it?
I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while.
Wow.
I think.
See how it is.
I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
You're acting like I'm the bad guy.
Serana's back. Now that's something.
Y'all are literally vampires. But I'm a werewolf, so I can't really talk. Alright. Are we, going in? Well, I guess I'm going in. Yeah, I guess, I mean... Man, what's his name? I'm forgetting the leader of the Dawnguard. Yeah, he would want me to slaughter every one of you. But, for the sake of the story, I'm not going to do that. Because, you know, we want to follow this quest line through. I don't know what happens if you try to fight them all here. Maybe they're invulnerable NPCs.
How dare you trespass here?
Shut up.
Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes.
I think we lost Lydia. And I'm locked out. My guess is that some of these NPCs are invulnerable, and so we'd be screwed if we
My
tried to
lord,
kill them.
Everyone! Serana has returned.
I guess
Woo!
I'm expected.
I can't believe it.
Apparently it's been a long-ass time.
My long-lost daughter
Deathhound.
returns
Kusith.
at last.
Wow.
I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
Mm-hmm.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Ew.
Of course,
She has
I'm
the
delighted
scroll.
to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud?
It'd be nice.
Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike.
Wow, nice guy.
Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
That's
For
right.
my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name?
You know, you are the opposite of Netflix Castlevania Dracula. You gotta do all the qualifiers, because, you know, Dracula is obviously much broader than Castlevania Dracula is different from the Netflix one, but he loved his wife. You know? And she was a human. Great show, by the way, Netflix's Castlevania. I'm very excited for the new one. I'm Fabian Sharpspell. Who are you?
I am Harkin, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are.
You're a reclusive cannibal cult. Yeah, you're vampires.
Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
Damn. I guess to be fair, in Netflix's Castlevania, Dracula's wife didn't betray him. Humanity betrayed him. And then he attempted to slaughter all of them. So, you know what? Maybe the vindictive levels are about the same. Okay. What happens now?
You have done me a great great service.
Oh.
And now you must be rewarded.
Brilliant.
There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter.
Equal?
I offer you my blood.
Ugh.
Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again.
I'm a werewolf. What will happen if I accept your gift?
Yes, I can smell it on you. The power of my blood will purge that filth and make you whole again.
It's interesting they've gone with this perspective because, you know, we have this whole, like, vampire versus werewolf thing that I think, frankly, Twilight inflamed. But in a lot of more traditional vampire literature, the line between vampire and werewolf is actually pretty blurry. I mean, well, the whole concept of a vampire, if you look at it broadly, there are many different roots for that concept, but sort of our modern Anglosphere vampire was in some ways based on the Slavic folklore, right? And if you go back to that original folklore, we're more talking about a creature of the night that, you know, might be human-like, might be furry, they might suck blood, they might eat humans. It sort of becomes, it's just undead generally. The distinction between zombie, vampire, and werewolf is very blurry. It was just this sort of undead creature, and of course different across different folklores. Now today we make that distinction, but I always find it interesting. Do we have a vampire versus werewolf situation, or are they on the same page? I mean, we're both creatures of the night.
You are welcome
Oh,
here.
whoops. Oh my god. My spiel was too
I am
long.
Hawk. By now, my daughter, not
Average
for
grad
centuries
student.
we lived. I was about. There is. I offer you my blood.
Sorry.
The power of my blood.
I guess I
will
shouldn't talk
purge
and then
that
stop in the middle of
filth
dialogue to
make
talk.
you whole again.
Okay, and if I want to remain a werewolf?
I will banish you from this castle.
Huh?
I will spare your life this once, but after that, you are prey.
Rude.
Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power.
Okay. Can't believe it exited me from the dialogue.
Power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
Bro, you look whack. I'd rather be a werewolf. I don't want to become a vampire. I refuse your gift.
So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
I'm literally a werewolf, homie. We're both creatures of the night. That's the point I was making. Can't we all get along? I guess not in this game. In this lore... Oh, hey, Lydia. I don't know, I always think it's funny that I, as a werewolf, would side with the Dawn Guard to fight the vampires when... I don't know, it would seem like in terms of general societal acceptance, I have more in common with the vampires, but I guess that doesn't really come into play. Plus, you know, in the lore of Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls, at least in this game, they made it pretty clear that sort of the role of vampires is quite different from the role of werewolves. And in fact, well, I mean, the companions, the inner circle are werewolves, but there are other ways to become a werewolf. So, I guess our experience with lycanthropy is fully companions-based, but it doesn't always have to be like that. Okay? It told me there were enemies nearby, but maybe not now. Come on. Yep. There we go. Hey, that's us. That's probably one of our buddies. Oh, okay. We're in... I don't know what this area is even called. Fort Dawn... Oh, Isran, that's his name. I forgot it earlier. Fort Dawn Guard. I don't know, I'm sure there's a name for this little, like, valley area. I kind of love it that, you know, you have this, like, area around Riften and the nature, the countryside, and then you just add in this new valley. And... you know, it's a very enclosed area, right? But you look around and you're like, wow, so extensive. You know, like, that looks really far away. But of course it's not, actually. I mean, you know, that's good visual design, right? Because they didn't really want to make a wide open world space. That wasn't the point. Hello.
Hi.
Who are you?
Need something?
Okay, you don't want to talk. Yeah, I don't think Isran will be happy with the course of action we've decided to take, frankly. He would have wanted us to... Oh. He would have wanted us to slaughter everybody. Especially now they're being attacked by vampires. Oh my goodness. Come on. Well, I'm trying to shout at them without hitting any of our Dawnguard allies. And, you know, they use that life-sucking spell, but... Fuck. God damn it. I just got a bounty for that. Skyrim is so awkward with that kind of thing. It's so easy to accidentally hit your allies and then give yourself a bounty. Whatever. Alright, yo, Isran.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me.
I have news, but I wouldn't call it good.
Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know.
The vampires were looking for a woman trapped in Dim Hollow.
A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she?
Well... that seems like a bit of a naive answer to give. Look, I'll be straight with you, Isran. She was the daughter of a powerful vampire lord.
And so you delivered her to them.
Yeah. I really did a bad thing. I mean, like I said, I did it because that's how you progress the main story, but all I did was give them an Elder Scroll. Why would I do that? I don't know. Because I have to. By the way, they also have an Elder Scroll.
They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll?
Nope. Even though I'm a Dragonborn, and I know the importance of that damn scroll, I finished the main questline. Nope, I didn't do anything about it. There were too many of them and only one of me?
So they have everything they wanted.
Good excuse.
And we're left with nothing.
Yep.
By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle.
We have to do something.
Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid.
Are you old?
We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance.
How many people do you even have here? I've seen like 3. Sorry, not to be rude, Isran. Where can I find the people we need?
Right to the point, aren't you?
Yeah.
I like that. Not like those fools in the Order.
Okay, you're still beefing?
Small. Too many people.
They all got killed.
Wanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good at
Breton?
tinkering.
Hello.
Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach. Convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet.
I like that Isran, we just told him this really stupid thing we did, and he's like, I like you, straight to the point. Like, oh, okay, I guess we're out of the bad books. Okay, and she'll help us?
Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew, he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the 2 of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
Got it. I'll just leave
Stay
it at that.
alert.
You're still beefing with the Vigilants, by the way. They, like, all got slaughtered. Cut them some slack, man. Yeah. I'm thinking of Castlevania now, because I mentioned it earlier, but that was really some of the best, like, vampire fiction I've seen in a while. Or even, it was just a great animated show. It was fantastic. If y'all haven't watched Netflix's Castlevania, I would absolutely recommend it. It was really good. I was already a Castlevania fan. I love Symphony of the Night. Fantastic game. Really sort of important game in gaming as well. We talk about like the Metroidvania genre. It played a big role in developing that. Of course, the other side is Metroid, but basically a fantastic game. Just a really good game. And so I was very excited when I saw they were doing a Castlevania show. Though I'm always pretty skeptical on these types of things. I was worried that it's going to be terrible, because they often are. But this time they did a great job of it. The show is really good. And now they're doing another one that I don't know when it's coming out, but they released a trailer somewhat recently, and I mean, it looked excellent. You know, once again, you can't tell until the show is actually out, but I'm excited. Oh, I'm gonna accidentally hit someone again. Oh right, I have Dragon Rend. What am I doing? Just was reminded of that. And I missed. Oh, that bear. I don't even need to jump in, but I will. Yo, what's up, Rifting Guard? Where did this dragon go? Oh, he's fighting, I think, someone else over there. Alright. Next time you take off, I'm hitting you with Dragon Rend immediately. And you will be coming right back down. Oh, we're cooking him. Level up? Those are less common at our level. Look at that. So it takes a bit for the ward to go up. But as you saw, when it did, I stopped taking damage. Because, and that's... Probably that was the best example of this shield's ability that we've seen so far. Because we actually haven't had too many chances to use it. But that's why the shield is so great. It's not like it gives you, like, resistance to magic. Oh no. When you put it up, you get a ward that fully will block the damage up to a certain point. It's pretty cool. I'm so over-encumbered, and I need Lydia to take some of my crap. So I need her to stop fighting bears for a moment. Oh yeah, we're really over-encumbered. It's pretty bad. And I know... Oh, shit. Alright.
You lead, I'll follow.
Can I increase... Let's use our level up first. Put it into stamina. Honestly, I don't need this much stamina. It's mainly for the extra carry weight. I'm trying to think if we have anything we want right now. We need to eventually upgrade our conjuration, but we're not even at 40 yet. And what would we want to do? We'd want this. Yeah, so we'll need that eventually. Any extra restoration? No. Our one-handed's getting very high. Enchanting... and we want to go down this tree. Smithing, not yet. Heavy armor. What is this? Alright, it's not that great. That's pretty good, but we're not wearing a matching set right now. Alright. So... we actually have 2 perk points. Let's just put it into this, because I'm gonna want to get this sometime soonish. Oh, and then let me see if I have any potion of carry weight, or I don't know what it's called. But we may have a potion that will increase our carry weight, and then we can go and sell some of this stuff. Nope. Okay, we don't. Which course of action do I want to take? Do I want to crawl my way back to Riften? Or do I just want to leave some of the stuff I have on me? Okay, well, I don't need any of this. We're dropping weight like 1 pound at a time. We do have this heavy-ass crossbow, but I want to keep that on us, because this questline that we're doing is fairly crossbow-focused. Maybe Lydia has enough carrying space to take it. Nope. God damn it, Lydia. Could you be a little less encumbered, please? What do you have? Okay, well, you don't need this. Oh, this is what you have. I see. Alright, you know, I'm gonna make my way to Riften and work this out. And I won't make y'all sit through that. I'll cut back when I'm there. Alright, everyone, so I basically did a big inventory clear out for myself in Lydia. I sold some of the dragon bones and scales. I brought some others back to my house, so we have enough to make dragon bone armor. Oh, they're my fine clothes. I think, frankly, we have plenty of dragon bones and scales back at the house when we need to make dragon bone armor. But I also, Lydia had a bunch of extraneous stuff in her inventory, armor she wasn't using, shields. You know, took all of that, sold the not cool stuff, stored the rest of it back at the house. So we are now at 254 carry weight. That is low for us. And Lydia should be pretty low as well. You know, we've always got more stuff to pick up, so I'm sure we'll fill up relatively soon, but here's one of the people we were looking for. Hello,
Mind
Gunmar.
yourself. There's a vicious bear on the loose. You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims.
I'm gonna be no victim. Hey, look, Gunmar, Isran needs your help.
Isran needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear
We're getting the
that.
gang back together.
I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to.
More important,
Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with?
okay, I see that you guys have a bit of a history, but you know what, Gunmar, we're up against vampires now.
Vampires? That might change things.
Yeah.
Tell me more about what's going on.
Well, we're not quite sure, but by the fault of no one individual, they might have an Elder Scroll.
By the 8. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me.
Alright. This is a bigger problem, but I can help you handle the bear.
Look, a cave. Wonder what's inside.
We know what's inside, a bear! Lydia, you gotta listen! You know, I'm gonna bring you along as my follower. You need to listen to these things.
Huh?
Are those two wolves defending the bear? What is going on here, Gunmar? What sort of weird situation have you found yourself in? These animals appear more intelligent than usual. They have defensive formations. That's not normal. And a frostbite spider. Oh my goodness, they got the... I'm putting the gang back together for Isran, but these animals, they got the whole gang too. Alright, speak to me now.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my friends.
Hey, you've died.
So I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume.
Well, I guess if that's Fort Dawnguard, how did you know?
If Isran is anything, he's stubborn. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time.
I mean, he let me
I'll
in,
meet you there.
and he did not vet me, like, at all. I showed up, told him I wanted to fight vampires, and then he just sent me on a mission. It was really that simple. Wow, these animals, they had loot. I mean, they were sleeping on other animal skins. They were truly advanced. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. I wonder if there's any relation to Gunmar? I mean, it's weird to have a random named NPC, you know what I mean? This must have some story significance. And this staff is named as well. I just picked up a relatively heavy object. Seems like a normal staff, but I'm gonna take it. Just, I mean, I know Skyrim isn't complex enough to have this play a role in the story later in another game. Well, I don't know if this actually does have anything to do with Gunmar. If it did, you think he would take it. If not, in another game. Okay, well, this is gonna tell us what happened. Oh, okay, there's actually a little quest. Gadnor, my trusted friend and companion, has been laid to rest. I built a shrine. Warhammer made of jagged crystal. Otherworldly treasure. Powerful illusion spell now obscures it. To break the spell, amber and madness ore. Oh. Interesting. I'll take a blessing. Why not? And so what do we need? Madness ore and amber. I don't know what either of... Well, I know what amber is. I don't know what madness ore is. Apparently we don't have either. Okay. Are these, like... No. Alright, well, maybe we'll do that. Probably not. I think the allure of that quest is to get yourself a big warhammer. Near the... Let's say the embers here, maybe? Huh, how strange. We're not really a warhammer type character. I imagine that's a big, powerful two-handed weapon. We are very much sword and board, aka one-handed weapon and a shield. Either that or sword in one hand, magic in the other, right? So, we probably won't do that. It's not going to be useful to us, unfortunately. Alright, so we found Gunmar. Or was that it? It was something like that. I've already forgotten his name. The big, beefy Nord. Either maybe sort of a berserker type. I don't know. He was hunting at the time, but I reckon he's not much of a hunter usually. Maybe an outdoorsman generally. Now we have to find the Breton, who is particularly interested in Dwemer weaponry, if I remember correctly. I also don't remember her name. Gunmar, and then Serene Gerard. Far more of a Breton type name. I mean, we're a Breton. We're goddamn Fabian Sharpspell. Oh, that's a made-up video game name. What? Random Breton? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, look at that. Okay, well, it only lasts a certain amount of time, but that was still pretty cool. The ability to put up your shield. It's like someone's firing arrows at you. Completely block the spell. We are kin. Why would you do this? I know not your reasoning. It's truly tragic. This guy is just like me in another playthrough. I've got my orcish armor on, he has his. He's a full mage, I'm a part mage. I mean, unfortunately the the parallel universes crossed and we ended up fighting each other. That didn't have to happen. Alright. I do see some ruins or some such thing. Okay, I'm not gonna rob her before I meet her. Hello.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you?
Yes.
I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day.
No, I just saw it.
Surprised if it followed me here. Well, just look around, will you?
You could, like, turn around. Isran asked me to find you, by the way.
Isran? Wants me?
Still facing away?
No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. Said some very hurtful things to me before I left.
Heard it all before.
Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me...
Yeah, I've heard it all before. I know he's a hard ass. Come on, get over yourself. We've got a bigger thing to deal with, which is vampires threatening all of Skyrim, and we need your damn help.
Vampires? Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population.
I'm getting your vibe.
Well, what are they up to?
Well, they have an Elder Scroll, if that means anything to you.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Serana is probably correct in thinking it isn't good.
Yeah.
All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least one intact dwarven gyro.
I just found 7.
So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
They're not that hard to find. You know, I could try and persuade her, but I just saw the satchel, so I really want to go and get them.
Well, then I'm very sorry, but I can't just walk away from this project yet.
Okay, I literally saw... I don't know how this is considered lost to you. I saw it walking up. Also, they're not that hard to find. I don't have one on me right now, but they are everywhere, in any sort of Dwemer ruin. Like, you're not doing a good job. Here you go.
What would mud crabs want with my satchel anyway?
You just dropped it somewhere. Ishran and I still need your help, by the way.
I understand that, but I really can't leave here without at least one usable piece of dwarven equipment. A single gyro would be enough.
I've got 7.
Believe me, this is useful stuff.
Here, oh, she only gonna take one? I've got one. I've got many, actually. You can take them all.
Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go?
Fort Dawnguard.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
Well, it's pretty remarkable that he has this big-ass castle. I don't know where he got it from or what position he has that could lead him to acquiring that. I think either you have to be some sort of nobility or very rich, or I don't know how he got it. Here, you can have the rest of your gyros. I don't want them. Drop them at your damn feet. It's so funny to me, and it's such a Skyrim thing, right? Like we were talking about with the bear attack. In another RPG, just very simply, it would be like, either you can give me a gyro, or you can bring me my satchel, right? So we would have picked up the satchel and given it to her as like a key quest item. But in this game, you just take the gyros from her satchel, and then she still only takes one. Very silly, very silly. Anyway, the gang has been brought together, officially, for one last job. You know, all the common tropes as such. Isran, you know, apparently a hard-ass dickhead, maybe. We don't know. That's what we're hearing. Anyway, we brought them back together, but I'm going to save that meeting for next episode, and we will continue along this quest line. So, once again, apologies for the inconsistency. I'm going to try and be more consistent, but I'm not making any promises, right? I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I hope you're having a good day today, and I will see you all again next time. Goodbye.